And the Wildcats, buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on first down. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains.
Man, who says you can't run the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You can tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
All right, guys, let's talk a little Kentucky. The portal work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, but they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Johnson looking to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Gilmore. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Nice complimentary football we're seeing from this team here early. Defense did their job in the opening drive, and now your offense is doing their job too. Really nice throw that time by the quarterback. You've got to love what you're seeing on both sides of the ball if you're this team's head coach.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Wilcox. Past the 30. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening. The Wildcats didn't start this drive with great field position. Unleashes one deep. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Here comes the heat. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. The Wildcats come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Gets it to him on the screen. Breaks into the open. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? We've seen him toting the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility.
Touchdown, Kentucky! Nice catch and good work. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Looking to throw on first down. They've got the screen set up. Finds a crease at the 20. And he'll haul it in and take. Johnson wants to throw it. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Kentucky! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
This offense is looking ridiculous. 3 touchdowns now in the first quarter, doing whatever they want at will. I don't know if you're panicking, Palmer, but, I mean, they got to put something together on the other.
Here comes the offense back onto the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Looking to take a shot. He makes a grab. Touchdown, Wildcats. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
Man, there are times a quarterback and receiver just have the unspoken language. He's lined up to the left side. He's looking.
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him.
I I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window.
Lofts one high and deep. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Fires on the move. Got his man downfield. Lots of room to run. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Wildcats!
And unbelievable timing with the quarterback and wide receiver. Get it to him in his hands, right on his frame where he can run after the catch and do some serious damage.
And that's why he's so dangerous, because of that ability after the catch. For these DBs in this game, you've got to tackle the receiver.
Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David, the offense. He lobs one high down the left side. It's a big stride inside the 10. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Kentucky.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown.
Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. They go to the ground. Got a little space. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and his offense is threatening with a first down. They're going to ride this running back. Dropped after a pickup of 4 down to the 16. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Johnson looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Caught over the middle. It's Wilcox. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for me.
Looking downfield on first down. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. That's caught. It's Gilbert. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it from the red zone. A little screen to the running back. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. And the Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. He wants to throw it again. Looking to the big tight end. It's complete. They get him out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved the touchdown. On this 1st and goal, let's see what Kentucky does. Looking to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Back to pass. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Snagged in the middle. It's Gilmore. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Johnson wants to throw it. Lofts one deep down the right side. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
Well, you see them there taking the shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take it.
Catch inside the 25. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. Off the play fake. Finds his big tight end. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll leave it with him. Can't get him to the ground. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. And the Wildcats back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Quick pass on the jet motion. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Let's it fly. Touchdown. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll test the right side. Turns it on in midfield. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. He's now up to 83 yards on the ground. A very productive first half here in the season opener. Johnson looking to throw. Going for it all. Touchdown, Kentucky! They're going to throw it to start the drive. He'll try to do it himself. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Turns it loose. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
Man, the defense, they haven't had an answer for this guy. He has been lighting them up in the pass game early and often so far, and that time just not able to hook up with his quarterback.
Finds a man on the left. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the half. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Off the play fake on first down. Got him downfield. And that's where they'll mark him, but a chunk play and they pick up a first down.
That's the one danger defensively when you want to play zone coverage, because you leave a lot of windows and pockets out on the field. And if the offense and quarterback...
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Not difficult, not complicated, but early in the game, get in that rhythm. Find that timing with your wide receiver so you're set up for success. Then you go attack deep later on.
Gonna let it fly. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position. Throws toward the end zone. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Johnson wants to throw it. Grabbed behind the line. It's Wilcox. Bust through behind his pad. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. And throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Wilcox. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Off play action. Fires toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
You got to give the defense a ton of credit there on third down, able to force that incompletion on an absolute bomb. You can see why defensive coordinators get nervous facing this.
There he goes. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here comes Kentucky after picking up that first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the middle. Incomplete, and man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Wants to throw again. Takes a hit as he fires. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. They get to him as he throws. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row. This offense has it with really good field position. Now the play fake. That's caught. It's Gilmore. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. Kentucky now operating in the red zone. Motion from the wideout. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Rumbles all the way down to the 6-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and he gives them a first and goal. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs.
Here we go, Zach. Go.
A first down run on the doorstep. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Kentucky going quickly. They give him the rock again on second and goal. Johnson looking to throw. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Now adjusting. Unleashes one. He's got an open man. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Unloads to the wideout. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Showing the arm strength to the left. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Wide open downfield. Turning it on. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This Kentucky offense doing work. They're set up with another 1st down. Just missed on the connection. Incomplete.
Can't rest on your laurels as a quarterback. We know how much success he had last game when he completed over 70% of his throws. This game, though, he's just a little bit off. At times he looks like he's pressing. He hasn't been overly accurate. That's the reason why he's completing somewhere around 50% of his passes.
They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Got it! Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Blasted as he lets it go. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Johnson wants to throw it. Got it in the middle. It's Smart. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Makes the catch. It's Zimmerman. Still running at the 40. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this 1st half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Trying play action. Caught near the sticks. It's Gilmore. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that 1st down. The Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the back. Hard running there. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
I think a trait of a running back that you really look for is a guy that can bust tackles. Man, a guy that can make something out of nothing when it's not there. And just a really good job breaking the tackle, continuing to keep the play alive, and never quit.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to...
Johnson looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And the explosive play, they're on the move all the way to the 44.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the 1st half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in a 1st half.
We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And you want to run the football, and that's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
And this offense has done a good job coming out the gate strong. They've been really, really good. This is the type of play, man, you can give momentum back to the defense, swing it back to the other side if you're not careful with the football.
Fires on the move. Just way off target and missed it.
I like the play call there. I know it falls incomplete, but you're in the defensive side of the field right.
Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Powers through the defender. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Wants to go up top on first down. Get it out on the screen. Running to Green. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. Johnson wants to throw it. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. Looking to throw on first down. Fires deep toward the end zone. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite.
Oh, he's got some space. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
Well, this defense has tried to find ways to disguise their coverage and mix it up to try to confuse the QB. It's not working, though. With that last completion, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
Looking downfield on first down. Sure hands, it's smart. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. Not sure exactly what went haywire there, but the timing was just off.
And that's your job as a defense, right? You got to find a way to disrupt the timing and jam wide receivers or get to the quarterback and make him feel uncomfortable, but you can't let that timing be easy and effortless. Nice job by the defense.
If they're able to make that pick, they're wiping points off the
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Johnson looking to throw. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was... Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense.
Here we go, here we go.
To the air on first down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Breaks into the open. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
I don't know about that play call, man. Your quarterback's already thrown 3 TDs in this game. Pollock, let him cook down here.
Yeah, I mean, trying to show some balance, but he has had a great day. I trust him. This is a good situation. I'm going to put the ball in his hands, and I'm going to let him throw this football and get a touchdown.
Well, this is a disappointment.
Starts a drive trying to go up top. Caught in the backfield. It's Wilcox. He stopped at the 32. Picks up 10 on the play and gets the 1st down. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32.
22.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires downfield. Got his man on the right. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Johnson wants to throw it. Now sliding to his left. And the defense makes the tackle, and that ought to do it here in the 1st half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first 2 quarters.
Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field.
Set, ready.
Looking to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Smart. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Hit as he throws.
This QB has had a lot of success all day long, throwing for so many touchdowns, looking very comfortable. Finally, the defense gets to him. Finally.
Looking deep down the right side. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Wants to keep it in the air. Under fire. He stopped just inches away from the 1st down, but boy, can he buy time and strike fear into the heart of a defense. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. Looking for room at the 30. There he goes. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that.
Touchdown, Kentucky! Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to throw. It's Johnson. Flushed out of the pocket. Trying to make magic with his feet. At the 40, there he goes. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42, and now this offense is clicking. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got it set up on the outside. Past the 45. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. The Wildcats with the 1st and 10.
Let's go. Let's go.
Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The offense lining up for a first down play.
Set, ready.
Use the play fake, now to throw. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
And I'm not surprised they're letting him throw the football down here near the end zone. Like, that dude's been really, really good. And you can trust him. They trust him in this offense. Great job by this defense playing the pass, breaking on the football, and making sure he doesn't get another touchdown.
Well, that's just an amazing individual effort, trying to get back as much yardage as possible to set up a third and manageable situation, right? Nice job in the open field, understanding the situation. You obviously cannot take a sack at this juncture on the drive, so do what you can do to put your offense in a good position here on third down.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called. Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21.
Down. Ready, go.
Johnson looking to throw. A shot toward the end zone. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Wildcats! A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half.
Pace, 27.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him, but this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's...
What a job to lay out and make the catch. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that 1st down. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Gilmore. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. And the Wildcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wide receiver going in motion. Touch pass on the right. Fights off a defender. Stop is made at the 35-yard line. A 5-yard gain there, and it's a 1st down. And the Wildcats kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Johnson wants to throw it. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. This should be the last play of the quarter. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. He's going to take off. Open space at the 25. And he has vexed his defense with the scrambles. Another 1st down and yet another big gain. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the 1st down.
Here we go.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Sets up the screen. Nice move there. He'll go out of bounds, and he steps out right at the 8-yard line, and this offense is in business. And at this this point, the defense looks as if they've been in one of those dizzy bat races. They've got no idea where the ball's coming from. He's over 500 yards passing.
Yeah, this is a Heisman Trophy level performance from this guy. The accuracy, the decision-making, the athleticism, everything has been on display.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They built a huge lead. Now, incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Wildcats! Fired in from the red zone for the score. Off-play action on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back.
Snatches it on the right. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. That big explosive play carries them into plus territory. They'll snap it 1st and 10 from just across the 50. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. Johnson looking to throw. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
I've spent time with a lot of coaches when you got a huge lead in the 4th quarter, and they say run the football and run the clock out. And I've seen a lot of other coaches that say, listen, they get paid to stop us.
Oh, and he ruins the big gainer with a fumble. Defense picks it up. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
You know, this is a...
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last. And he's still running after the move. Turning it on. Touchdown, Kentucky. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Connection to the right. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. He rifles one deep to the left. And he'll pull it in inside the 20.
You know, I love offensive coordinators that want to stay aggressive, and they've come up with big plays all game long. It's a big reason why they have this lead right now, and they're not backing off here in the 4th quarter. They're letting their guys go play. The entire playbook is open to them, and they're taking shots.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Quarterback floating away from pressure. And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking for space to the left. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown! Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Fires to the middle. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. So now it's 2nd and long. Johnson wants to throw it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Etheridge. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
Yeah, and I love the timing routes. A nice curl route, great throw, and then catch the ball, get north-south, and get some good yards after the catch.
Military stun! Military stun!
They'll run play action. Fires to the right. Got his man downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And another big play by this offense. If they are playing, not thinking about the scoreboard at all, there's evidence of it right there.
Hey, if there's time on the clock as a defense.
Touchdown, Wildcats! Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Oh, he got loose. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green.
Fakes to grab at the 25, and there's room. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. They are in no mood to show any mercy as they keep flexing their muscle on offense.
Up big in the 4th quarter.
And we have breaking news. This offense is stuck way back in its own end of the field. Johnson looking to throw. Showing the arm strength down the left side. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. Some might have the philosophy to milk the clock. Others have this philosophy. Just keep going at them.
Yeah, until you stop me. And I think the offense, you can tell, it's pretty clear. They're going to keep their foot on the gas, continuing to throw the football down the field, attack, make big plays like they have all game long.
Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Use the play fake, now to throw. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw again. Lets it fly deep downfield. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. He's got it. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
I got to say, the mental toughness that this team has shown.
We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.